if you have Taurus in your chart, well defined, I know where Taurus is at in my navel. Ooh, I heard Nepal. Hi, you watching me from over there? What do I got? Oh my gosh, she's a mountain woman. I heard a lioness. Mm-hmm. You know, when you come from not having much, you know, as they say in the world, come from not having ish. When I was growing up, I had some opportunities, but we didn't really have much. I come from a family of men and women that work very hard for the little bit that they do have. Times are changing. The day and age that we live in, everybody speaks of the age of Aquarius. Well, Uranus is retrograde in Taurus right now. Revelation upon revelation, reflecting back to last year. What has taken place in your life? And what are you doing to make changes in your life? This is going to be a Taurus reading. Sagittarius could be significant as well. Strong reference to Gemini, Aquarius, communication. Welcome in, community. Welcome in, collective. Hi, welcome back. Grand Rising, if you are new, subscribe. You don't have to. Okay. What was that? Man, there's somebody be. What's up, Virgo? Hi, baby. It's okay. I know who that is. Hey, Virgo, Tina. How you been? How you been? Good to hear from you. Good to see you. It's always great to have you on board. Ain't nothing like a good Virgo. Here we go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's get into it. All right, we got some cards that are flip-flopped. We just did a reading over on TikTok. That rhymed. We got some cards that are flip-flopped. We did a reading over on TikTok. This is about a new beginning. Ace of Bitcoin, Earth energy. They're telling me just to flip them all in the upright. We're still going to read the energies in the upright unless I am guided to read them in the reverse. We have the teacher, strong reference to Taurus. Here we go. Thank you. The lighting isn't that great, but you know, I still do have a smile. I appreciate it. Ain't nothing like a good moment where you gotta say cheese. You know, I actually need to shave. I'm starting to remind myself of one of my old mug shots. Unfortunately, I was on a extradition trip for a couple of weeks, and when they took a picture of me in the prison, oh boy, did I have a way more hair, and it looked all scraggly. We're not gonna get into those illusions. Yeah, trust your instincts on this one. Virgo, 10 of Bitcoin. Here we go. Everything it looks like in the upright. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong in this reading, all zodiac signs. This is about the finances. If you're into Bitcoin, so be it. If you're not, the Bitcoins represent the pentacles in this tarot deck. Spirit, come through. This will resonate for your reader too. Okay? It bees like that for every tarot reader. Not every tarot reader will tell you that though. Okay? Remember, your intuition has power over everything. These elements that we work with, the earth, the fire, the air, the water, we can tap into all of it. Just remember, at the end of the day, you know, we're living on this planet. You're looking at things from a new perspective, honey. Investment, Bitcoin. Yeah, it'll go back up. Hang on to it. Don't let it go anywhere. Whatever you got, just hang on to it. Right now is a great time to buy more of it because it is cheaper. And it will go back up. Bitcoin is what they call digital gold. Queen of Bitcoin over here. Virgo, Taurus. Could be a Leo I'm speaking of as well. You're looking at things with a new perspective. I'm speaking to an older, mature vibe. I'm speaking to an older group of collective members here. You could be in your mid 40s. Picking up on someone that could be going towards retirement or getting ready to achieve retirement in the next 5 years. Yep. 3 of Cups. There's going to be a celebration here with the community. Yeah. After feeling left out in the cold, King of Cups coming your way. This King of Cups wants to celebrate something with you. Reach out to me anytime. You can get in touch with me on Instagram or on Messenger if you want to learn more about the blockchain. We'll be uploading some content on this page in due time. Some simple tutorials. Good for you. Taurus energy. Someone could have been hanging on to you in the past. Spirit, come through. Picking up on a couple of different vibrations for the collective here. Spirit, come through. This King of Cups, this Queen of Bitcoin. Yeah, thank you. You're working on this generational wealth, leaving some type of legacy. After being in the 5 of Pentacles, Judgment is here as well. Someone came towards you. In the past, someone had you in your head. You could have been juggling over a financial matter. You completed a cycle there, 82 energy. Yep, all the way to the number 10 with the Wheel of Fortune. You could be seeing those 10-10 energies. After a harsh, painful ending to a family, I heard a family business. The wheel is turning, or you're operating some type of a family business or investing into a family business. For those of you that are here that are not investing into a business, this will still resonate in some way. You put an end to something, a harsh cycle. I see someone at a meeting here. Yep, 10, 10, 10. A lot of burdens. Someone could be burdened by your wishes coming true. Okay, or you could have been feeling a lot of burden, so you had to go through a healing phase here. Okay, you didn't realize that, people were trying to bring you low vibrational energy and attempt to break down your spirit or your soul. That's why, we get up here and battle. And one of the best ways to address an issue is right there on the spot. I feel like somebody was at the job trying to pray, seeking some type of peace. And as you were seeking some type of peace outside of your establishment, someone attempted to come around the corner and bring you some burden. Someone attempted to put some type of a target or a circle on your back. Somebody works at Target. Somebody wears a lot of red. The lovers are here. You're tapped into your higher self here. You're in this scorpionic energy. Somebody could be wearing a lot of black too. You're protecting yourself, Scorpio, wearing a lot of black. You're protecting your lover here too. Your wishes are going to come true with this lover. There's an unexpected choice in love. Somebody put an end to something here. Very painful ending. Also, someone's family member could have been going through some heartaches or some hardships. And now that that's over with, someone sacrificed the things that no longer serve them. As you make them sacrifices, as you're learning new things about technology, as you're learning new things about yourself, you're learning new things about the world of finances, you're letting go of certain greed energies. That way you can open up the door to invest more into your business or something of that nature. Someone here is letting go of toxicity. Okay. Someone here is not taking as many trips to the party store, to the whatever store, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Somebody could be cutting back on the amount of smoking they do, or, maybe you're not buying expensive coffee. Somebody could have been going to Starbucks or to the coffee shop and, buying them $7, $8 cups of coffee. Now you're, buying stuff to make it at home and, you know, paying half as much. It doesn't matter. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is very frugal. Somebody has cut back on a lot of different costs here. Someone could be dealing with a mother or a father. Somebody could be working together with a Queen of Cups. I'm seeing the King and Queen of Cups with this Queen of Bitcoin. Someone here could have a son that's well off, or you could have a daughter that's well off. Okay. King and Queen of Cups. I also see a man or a woman here that's very well balanced. Yeah, but you had to walk away from something here in the past. Okay. You're being guided to trust your instincts. All red today. Hey. Boots and red boots. Oh my goodness. Hey. Okay. Five of Pentacles. You're out in the cold about something. Trust your instincts, whatever it was. This could be centered around a Taurus as well. Or you're the Taurus here, Virgo, Capricorn. You're walking away from something. Trusting your instincts. Also, someone here has been praying for their finances to increase, praying for their financial situation to get better. Someone here is getting ready to receive some type of employment that leads them to a little bit more money. You could be getting an upgrade at your job, or someone is becoming more independent. Someone's picking up on a new side hustle. Okay. If you're like me, you stepped away from the work world so that way you could relaunch your business. After you reestablished yourself, you went back and you started picking up part-time jobs or gig work. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're making the appropriate choices here. Someone owns and operates their own business, but they work like odd jobs on the side. Like, you know, you could run your own business and do what you do, but other than that, you just pick up odd jobs. Also, someone here works a part-time job. Someone here works at a volunteer service. Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something. You volunteered a lot of your time, your money, and energy, honey. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Somebody wanted to have you, like, see how that kind of popped out of there? This card came out, right? King of Bitcoin upright. Somebody wanted to ricochet you, or I'm seeing Sagittarius shooting a bow and arrow. See how this is the 9 here? Someone it could be. Yep, I heard Samuel. Yep, Sammy. Remember that movie Dumb and Dumber? When they had the briefcase with all the money in it, and they said Samsonite. Well, her name was Swanson. Her name was Mary Swanson. Yeah. Capricorn. You couldn't get the name right. That's what it was. You were looking somebody up, or somebody's ex-lover was looking them up. They couldn't get the name right. Somebody could be looking up a friend and they didn't know how to spell their name appropriately. Yep, I heard Samsonite. Swanson. It was Swanson. Yep, it was Swanson the whole time. She could be a Swanson watching me, man. Somebody is beautiful, like a swan, or like a very just elegant type of being. You are going through a transformation. The number 4, the number 13, the number 20. I almost said the number 32. The number the number 4. Look, I swear, I just saw somebody going like The number 4, the number 13, the number 22, and 31 could be significant. As I say that, I see Nemo. Oh, I got that faker over here watching. Yeah, that Nemo. They just told me. There could have, yep. Ew, picking up on an allergy now. Outside energy. Very dark. Ugh, block that from me. Keep that energy away from me. What is that? What is that fishing, finding Nemo? Is that TT-er? You over there on TT running your mouth? Man, don't be, man, for you TikTokers. Y'all don't do any grill work. Y'all don't be in the streets operating, doing nothing, man. Y'all just be reading tarot cards over there, talking to Jesus, man. Don't play with me. King of Bitcoin, man. I speak to Christ every day. Christ is within me. You know what I'm saying? She's a goddess. I am a god. Reverse the roles. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy. That's how God created us. In his image, right? A lot of you don't believe in that because you believe in some fictitious character in the sky. And that's cool. Keep believing in that crap. The angels, they're going to come down and see you right through my cards and show you that goddess and God are very real. Somebody's in their head about my finances, about her finances, about what we got going on. Hell, somebody could be in their head about what my mama's got going on. What? Man, who does that crap, man? She got her own thing. So what? She over there, 9 of Cups. There's her birthday too. Big Virgo, very happy. Don't be over here trying to send energy over me and my mother. I block all that shit out. Y'all tried to send that shit months ago. I sent it right back to you. What? What the hell? What y'all trying to play with hoodoo again over me? Man, get that hoodoo crap out of here, man. At the end of the day, people be on the internet talking about black magic. They scared of black magic and the occult. Man, they be putting that hoodoo over themselves. When you talk to the Most High in the heavens, all that shit gets broke down with the voice. It's called truth. Yeah, them ancestors be real. Them practices, that root magic, hell yeah, that stuff's powerful. But at the end of the day, it's all about intention. So, a lot of people talk about black magic. A lot of people don't know what black magic is. Hell, Christ Yeshua practiced black magic. He had to utilize black magic to fight other black magic. You get what I'm saying? Christ had to learn the craft just to conquer some of them witches out there. And as star seeds in this day and age, a lot of people be trying to associate this with some black magic or some evil. That's the vibe I just picked up, man. This is life and death. This is what every single person on the planet Earth goes through. Life and death. It's called transformation, rebirth with Scorpio, the death card. Number 13, the most powerful number in the deck. Broke down to a number 4. Also, that's that mystical sign that nobody ever seems to talk about or really know anything about, but yet we all know a little bit about it because it's very real. Also, these seasons that are up. Yep, I heard. Oh, somebody offset. Oh, I heard offset. Shit, yep, somebody been looking. Yep, I heard peering into the windows of the occult. Someone here watching me that comes over and likes to jibber jabber in my chat, you're scared of the occult. OCCULT. It represents things that are hidden. Quit running around yapping and tapping and hitting people up on Instagram and acting like I'm over here praying to the devil. You don't know who I am. I speak to Yah. I speak to God, man. I work with Allah, source, whatever, however the vibration hits. Well, it hits. It's about a feeling. Okay? It's about harmonization. I have a lot of people trying to come over here in this whatever energy. A bunch of yappers. Earth signs. You could have dated an air sign. Big fucking yapper. You block that energy out, now you're at the 10 of Bitcoin. Leaving a legacy all the way into 2026. Hell, your mama and daddy even are tapped in with the coin. Okay? You're over here balanced out, and you got a bunch of people still watching that are scared of the death card. What y'all so scared of? Life? For the community and collective that isn't scared of the death card, that's one of the best cards there is. It's a brand new beginning. Or an ending. Spiritual rebirth. Overall, at the end of the day, it can represent a lot of different things. Okay? Scorpio is a very powerful sign. It is a very powerful element of water. Pluto energy. The creator is coming through. Jupiter is going to be significant. Yeah. 4 of Cups in Cancer. You have been doing a lot of contemplating. You have been doing a lot of soul searching. And you have a new love opportunity coming your way right alongside of a brand new project. I do see the Hangman. I see the 3 of Cups. There could have been a third party involved, but now you receive a new perspective about how it is you move forward and you manifest. You could have cut somebody off in the past too. And now things are starting to come in for you because you blocked off that energy or got out of that relationship. Someone wants to reach out to you, Page of Bitcoin, underneath the moon in Sagittarius. This could also be a water moon or a fire moon that's coming in. After a rough road, after going through some hard times, you receive some type of celebration here. Okay, 4 of Wands with an Aries, or you're an Aries type vibe watching me. Earth energy with fire in your chart. Reverse the roles. You could be a fire energy with a lot of earth in your chart. Other than that, have a great day. Final messages. As far as that career, as far as moving forward, continue to follow your dreams. Simran, hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Continue to follow your dreams. This has been kind of like the theme for the past 24 hours, I want to say. 10 of Cups type vibes, Pisces. Very strong reference to the end of March. And I'm not saying that's when you're going to get a job or a new career. What I'm saying is continue to follow your dreams. Listen to your intuition. Someone here is going to have some success going into the new year, also going into the season of Aries, going into April. Someone here could be seeking some type of higher level knowledge. Yep, your wheel will turn here, okay? Something about Capricorn season. After the new year, someone could be receiving a phone call. Okay, whatever investments that you made into the past, whatever money, time, energy that you put into some type of a past business, it'll work out for you. As long as you're doing it from a, you're creating that business, you're seeking these things out from a good space, good intentions. As far as getting a new job, keep seeking that. Just keep applying, keep putting in resumes, whatever you got to do. Three of Wands, things will come in for you. See how it looks like a freaking book open too? And I said something about a resume. Resumes can be frustrating. I remember, like just doing paperwork for me can be frustrating, but overall, there's always going to be someone there to assist you. And I'm not saying you need assistance. I feel like somebody's going to come in and literally hand you a job in the next couple of months, or you're going to like stumble on a job. Literally, I don't know where you live at. If you live anywhere in my area, I can get you a job at a couple of different places. Literally, like on the spot. I also work with local volunteer services, men and women that provide help. Oh, you live in Sydney? Well, hey, I send you peace, I send you love and joy, and I send you some good energies, Aries type vibes. Things will be in motion. Continue to work at it. Also, get crafty. I don't know what part of Sydney that you live in. Get crafty. The weather's generally nice from what I see. I have a lot of friends. I shouldn't say a lot of friends, but I have a handful of friends. A handful of beautiful ladies and gentlemen that watch me from Australia. So I assume you are saying that is Sydney, Australia. The weather is good. Could be a good time to go out and pick up like something that you wouldn't normally do as well. Really tapping into that vibration of the sun. And for me, when I just go out on a limb, there's been numerous times in my life where I was like really looking hard for a job, but like I didn't know where I was gonna get one, and like I just went out on a sunny day and the energy hit me and I followed my third eye, my mind's eye, and I landed on one very quickly. Nowadays for me, it's not hard for me to pick up work. There's multiple places where I can, like old jobs, I can go to those places right now and work immediately. I can name 3 places where I was employed at one point where I can work at, and it ain't no thing. Also in other countries, I don't know the situation and how the laws work and things of that nature. And you needed to heal from that. You had to get away from that environment, and the best thing for you was to probably step outside of that. And I get that. It happens sometimes, and sometimes things happen for a reason. You move on to something bigger or better. So overall, I wish you the best, and I hope that you find something that is suitable for you and something that you're passionate about, not just something that you consider a job or whatever. So part-time work is generally easier to pick up than anything. But if the weather's nice out wherever you live at, even if it's not in the United States, or it is or it isn't, depending on the season, go for seasonal work as well if you absolutely have no option. Or if you live in a state like Michigan where it's very cold out, you can always find a job at places where people quit when it gets cold, or where the staff becomes low. Generally, in all businesses, it just doesn't really matter. During the winter, a lot of people They retreat, they hibernate, especially if it has anything to do with like a lot of kitchens, though. Kitchens keep people staffed because it's warm inside of kitchens, believe it or not. A lot of people like to stay warm. I feel like somebody was trying to harden up your heart, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't nobody gonna harden up your heart. You're looking back at what you invested your time, money, and energy into, and you got something good coming your way. Things are in motion. 37 energy, Aries, Taurus, Wheel of Fortune type vibes with the Ten of Cups. You are destined to receive something in like Aries, Taurus season for some of you, Pisces season. I've been hearing that for a lot of people. Also, I can tell you what I hear for myself and when that's coming, but it ain't just in all these different seasons. I can tell you exactly which season it shows up in for me, but overall, it's not even about the number or the season. It's about knowing my wheel and understanding my chart. For those of you that follow your natal, kind of pay attention to your natal. And if you need any help, feel free to reach out to me. Okay. Yeah. Five of Cups. Somebody could be in regret about some type of past investment. You're letting go of that past energy and now you move forward. You took a look at things in life, judgments here. Pluto energy, this is about a major transformation in life. You move forward from a tragic ending or a tragic situation with this architect energy, Leo type vibes at the Queen of Wands. You're a boss. You know how to go within. You know how to tune into your higher self. And that's where you receive this staff. That's how you're able to craft something new for you and your family. You took a look at things. You know, you learned where you had to tone it up and tone it down, mix it up and send it back around. Your dreams will come true. And if this has anything to do with a family business or taking over some type of a small family business of some sort or something around that family enterprise, this is going to help for some of you. You're being guided to follow your dreams, the challenges that you had to endure back in Leo season, or I am speaking to a Leo of 5 energy. Yep, you will receive balance here. If somebody's up in the court system, someone's child's mother, you're a masculine, watch me. You're dealing with the child's mother that was bringing you some type of bullshit. You're going to receive balance here. No offense, ladies, but somebody was dealing with a ratchet ass baby mama. Divine masculine, new perspective is coming in, and you go through the metamorphosis right along with your children, okay? You're nurturing things here. You could be a masculine energy that has a soft spot in your heart, has a feminine side to you, and you're taking a leap of faith here, manifesting from a higher level perspective because you are the magician here. You have all the tools that you need. You got the laptop, you got the computer, you got a phone, you got everything you need to make it happen. You just had to let a couple of other things fall into place, and that way you could bring in this strong magician vibe. Someone here is on a brand new journey, and this isn't just about traveling. Yeah, I bet. I get it, honey. You're taking a leap of faith here. Also, someone was involved in a house fire, or someone could be inheriting some type of a property. Like if you live in the city, somebody could have bought a hub home or bought a home that burnt down. And I'm also channeling a realtor here. You could be repairing homes or like picking up blight homes and remodeling blight homes and then, selling them around for a good price. Somebody here is a good realtor, a fair realtor, okay? Someone here could be into leasing or something like that. Someone here runs a rental property, okay? You will be successful. Also, I heard bed and buffet, okay? Also, I'm picking up on the energy of a bed and a buffet. Divine feminine, what you over there? You in the bed? Are you the buffet or what, baby? Let me know. I heard a Capricorn was trying to hold on to you. You could be a 4 energy. Yeah, you got a brand new offer coming in. Also, you could have somebody that is coming up out of the cold from that 5 of Pen all the way to the King of Bitcoin. Okay, whoever you are, whoever resonates with that energy, whoever that person was from your past, they were trying to hold on to you. Okay, flip the roles. It doesn't have to be a Capricorn, but you could be that 4 energy. You could be that 22 energy, all the way to the 9 of Cups. If you were dealing with a mother or a father, okay, you could be the mother or the father. You're saving up for a trip here. Yep, and you're taking that trip all the way to the top. You're leaving a legacy. Queen of Bitcoin, more Capricorn energy coming towards you very slow. This could also be like an uncle, okay, some type of unk energy that wanted to slow you down or slow her down. Yeah, even unk can't slow you down. Queen of Bitcoin, all the way to the 10 of Bitcoin. This is about the cheese, the fetty, the cream, the dollar bills, earth signs. Taurus, you ain't playing. Hell no, you ain't night. This is all earth energy. Big Virgo. Big Taurus. The bag, if you didn't think it was promising this year, you know, it was kind of up. It's coming in next year. It's going to look better. Open a bread and, yep, you should. Okay? You probably cook a damn good breakfast too, Tina. Yeah, all those illusions that were going on around you, going on around the neighborhood and shit like that. Oh, I've been seeing all of it. To the 3 of Bitcoin. You're working together with your spirit team. Also, this is someone coming into a new job where you're going to have to work on a team. Yep, underneath the moon in Capricorn. Moon is currently in Sagittarius. In the next 6 to 7 days, somebody could be seeing the light. Yep, somebody, I heard Vanna White. Somebody could be asking for a vow. Somebody could be watching a lot of Jeopardy or a lot of, you know, I heard Wheel of Fortune rerun. Okay, with the king of Bitcoin, baby. That's it. You're using your intuition. And they want to come in and work together with you. If you're an earth sign and you're expecting someone to come towards you, well, they're going to come towards you. If you're an earth sign and you're expecting to bring in some type of new like job or something, you're getting ready to work at a job or you're going to have to work on a team. Yeah, the boss is in the building. You built this from the ground up. You built this stable foundation here. I'm speaking to an entrepreneur or a business owner. The owner. Ooh, I heard Owen. Yep, a business owner. Yep, Saturn. Saturn ain't playing. You're getting ready to travel away from something. You learned a very valuable lesson when it came to your business. Also, you are learning a very valuable lesson when you travel to go see some type of man, this could be like somebody that works in the industry, somebody that owns like a label or a company or somebody that's definitely higher up on the totem pole that can see you. Somebody can see you for who you are. I'm seeing the number 7, 16, and 25. 4, 13, 22, and 31. Power of the number 3, the number 12, 21, and 30. You're getting away from that creature, okay? Whoever was trying to hold on to your freaking your Visa, to your Cash App card and shit, man, you let that shit go, man. You have full control. You have full roll. Yep, I heard roll the dice. You have full. Yep, I heard fool's gold too. Yep, let me grab my pyrite. You have rulership. You have sovereignty over your soul and spirit. Somebody keeps trying to pull at your spirit. I think not. You have to heal from that. I had to heal from that too. Whoever kept trying to pull at me, whoever keeps trying to, poke at my chakras daily, I feel that stuff. But it doesn't bother me because I know how to heal and balance it out daily, just like a Libra is supposed to do. Thank you very much. Yeah, that persuader, you ain't got shit on me. Keep that persuader away. Yep. Somebody said keep that persuader. Yep, keep the persuader away. You could live. Yep, you could be. Yep, Yucatan Peninsula. Someone could live like by a river. You could have a neighbor that's like just that be bugging. Like, look, you over there. Look, I could barely hold it. You over there at the 9 of Cups, but your neighbor, like, you already healed from something, but your neighbor over there, they be bugging. Like somebody be out there screaming and yelling, hollering at the moon. Somebody could have been freaking out during the full moon. Also, there could have been some type of like law enforcement that showed up. Somebody I heard jump around, jump up and get down. Jump, everybody jump. Yeah. They wanted you to come in and jump around. There was a party, there was a bunch of energy, shit got turned up, and there was some type of conflict that you had to protect yourself or heal from here, okay? You're going to have a win overall, collective spirit. Come through. Thank you. Yeah. Michigan Avenue is going to be significant. You could have seen some type of challenge or chaos. Man, I heard somebody blew a light. Yeah, Black Widow on Michigan Avenue. What the hell? The sun is coming out to expose that shit. That's some creepy ass shit. Man, you better get your silver out. You better put on your silver chain and get your silver tokens because somebody's dealing with a goddamn witch. Okay, somebody got in a car crash on the highway. Yeah, because they tried to go against a scribe, someone that's connected to God, to goddess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Damn, I picked up all those cards together. Yeah, they said shuffle it. Final message. There it is. It's going to come out. Ace of Bitcoin, bestow blessings coming your way. Yeah, trust your instincts about this reading. And they told me to just open it up and pull a card from the middle. Yep, right there in the middle, Thoth. It came from Thoth. That's it. They said close it back down. That's the end of the reading. You could have Thoth energy watching over you. You could have been involved in a fender bender, okay, on Michigan Avenue. and like some type of toss, some type of higher level energy came in and protected you from an accident or kept you from getting in a bad auto accident. You know, maybe you got a little bump. Okay, that could be some retrograde energy. Yeah, Black Widow. Also, I could be channeling a man that was involved in an accident, someone that was, yeah, involved in a crash on Michigan Avenue. All day. That's what I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. Protect your energy and continue to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. Someone's going to be hitting you up on Instagram or on SMS. Okay. Also, I'm hearing the Apple iPhone notification. Somebody's on an iPhone, an Apple, a newer Apple or something like that. Definitely. I can hear but I can hear the money. Somebody's trying to, be careful of somebody trying to swipe your Apple too. I'm not bullshitting. Protect your energy, protect your devices. You were dealing with a Black Widow. Okay, Thoth energy coming through, Thoth knowledge. That's it. 10-10 on the Richter scale. 10 men and women here, 10 likes. Thank you for being